I keep using that word, not opulent, because so many people think that to live in splendor, so to speak, is rather than yes, and that's not good. And I think whatever we produce, I hope it's in good taste, but it is very simple. I keep saying simple.
Adrian Zecha 是全球范围内公认的奢华酒店之父，他用30年将安曼酒店演绎成一个行业传奇，不仅重新定义了奢侈，更令其化为一处处无法复刻的体验。不需要比较，因为没有可比性。
I started MAHÁ about 4 years ago, because after I sold Aman, I took a rest for 1 year, and then I thought, what should I do next? What I wanted to do was something which is not exactly Aman, because I did that for 30 years, and 33 were built by now, and so I decided to do something bigger. There's only one city, Aman, which I built before, which is the one in Tokyo, and that fortunately became very successful. So I thought perhaps we should do something like that also in Beijing. After all, Beijing is the biggest city, not just in China, but also probably in the world. And that's why I started MAHÁ. The lifestyle is the same, really, as what I set out to do for the Amans, but on a larger scale. In the sense that Aman really was built to be very comfortable, very in good taste, not opulent, but good, simple taste. Because really what is important for me in a lifestyle is simplicity. It is very difficult to explain simplicity until you see it or experience it. But it is not just the physical element of lifestyle. It is the taste level. It is the comfort level. Of course, luxury is really that you feel good. Well, good taste is very difficult to define, but obviously it has to be good taste, but not opulent. That's when I keep saying simple luxury. It means something that you can live with. It is not to show off to others how much money or how much education you have, but it's just a question of feeling natural. And it is not as easy to define, but you know it when you experience it. Well, obviously, the difference between where you live every day and where you come only occasionally, because you work somewhere, but resort is where you spend your leisure time, and that means you have to be pampered more. You feel that, and you experience more, and so on. And resort as a hospitality product is very special. You have to take care of the guest all day long, and obviously a city hotel is not so demanding because you only come there to do something specific in the city. Although even cities in Europe particularly, and I think in China eventually as well, or Asia, where you come for also the experience of leisure, because you have museums, you have performances and so on. But definitely resort ones are where nature is important, and that is for me the most important. I love nature. That's the MAHÁ lifestyle for the residences. So my example is, how would I like to live? Of course, even in the, and that's why I chose this site to do that. It's amazing in a city to see such a natural environment. And I think in Beijing, this probably is the only place where that has been designed like that. Nature is right around you. And yet you live in a huge city, population more than 20 million. Absolutely. Whatever we do after Beijing and the other cities that I hope, I would look again to areas where nature is around you, and not just buildings. Even it's in the city, but look at the nature, look at the gardens, fantastic. And I can ask you the question: are you comfortable here? Is this something that you can live in? And the answer is, I think so. I certainly can, and that's what I've done here. But it's nothing complicated. Really, it is to enjoy something in good taste is not difficult. For me, that is always the same question: can you do that? Can you create something where you can live in comfortably and in good taste? And I hope we've succeeded.
Designwire 成立5年了，在这5年里面，我要感谢每一位对我们的支持。如果没有你们的对我们的鼓励、鞭策，然后我相信我们不会有今天，可以一直在坚持自己的方向。我就特别跟A.Z. 老先生的这个缘分，在今年4月份在米兰的时候，我就偶遇他，因为我从来没有见过他。所以那时候让我觉得哇，一位86岁的老人还站在第一线，让我觉得非常非常钦佩，非常非常的敬畏。然后他如此的谦和，如此的敬业。所以那个时候我就发了一条微信，讲说只要你足够努力，你一定会遇到你想见的人。谢谢你们，谢谢。